think that's a blanket statement that gets misused. So I just wanted to make sure we start communicating and using our words better, because our words shape our understanding, and they shape our children's understanding. And you know, I can just it amazes me sometimes when I think about some of the internal conversations or thought processes that I've had or might have had that were just lies, just false. You know how they say fake news? Like false concepts, like, so many things, man, that even though they're blanket statements, and you know that they're blanket statements, but still, you know, they have an effect on your words shape your understanding, which shapes everything else. How you understand and perceive something is the first variable to life. So yeah, man, let's just be more aware of what we say. It doesn't matter, or we don't care what people think, because I think that's kind of like wearing a mask. That's kind of like, sticking your head in the sand to even say that, to even think that, because it always matters what people think, because at the end of the day, we are all organisms. Okay, so being organisms, you you ever wonder like how trees communicate? You ever wonder how cells communicate, like the cells that make up your body and who you are? You ever wonder how they communicate? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. You know what I mean? They communicate through their perception of themselves, through their understanding of themselves. And knowing what's good to them is good to their counterpart. You know, knowing what's bad for them is also bad for their counterpart. I also heard one time that trees communicate with fungus. That fungus is actually the neural network of plant life. You know what I mean? So, but on a metaphysical note, I really feel like us as organisms, we read each other. You know, nonverbal communication is a birthright, and sometimes verbal communication distorts the nonverbal, and the nonverbal is universal. And when we say things like we don't care what other people think, you're literally disconnecting yourself from the neural network